Yes. It's always pointing at Ivan.
It was made by a dwarf for another dwarf.
From a dwarf by another dwarf.
But yes, that means if you guys are carrying alcohol with you, it'll just be pointing you to your own party. So,
Well, that function isn't going to see much use.
The rum will never.
yeah,
be
I knew
good.
it wasn't anything that I knew was going to be like game breaking. So I thought that was kind of a fun thing to throw in because it was the one I was saying earlier. That I was like, I'm going to give that to one of you guys.
Why is
And it
the
made
rum
it
always
made
gone?
sense for it to be dwarven because
Right.
So,
Why is the rum always gone?
all right, you
So-
guys.
How much platinum are we each getting out of that?
It was 2,000
It was
gold.
200 platinum.
200
That-
platinum.
It was 2,000 gold worth of stuff, but that you're gonna have to lug around. So
Yeah, that
Or
can
sell.
stay where it is because this is our keep.
you could just you could potentially have someone sell it for you to use for some of the repairs.
Yeah, that's probably what we end up doing.
Buddy, why are
These
you a
repairs are
dummy?
not going to be cheap. However, there was like this keep. Could it potentially become like a small trader town sort of thing?
Yeah, I mean, there's room within within those first walls. Obviously there were a couple of collapsed structures there.
So,
You could
yeah,
definitely build a couple more buildings.
we're gonna
There's a
turn
there's a
this into a trading post.
There was the blacksmith. You could definitely repair the stables, and then there's two other buildings that you could repair, and then there's room potentially to build another couple, or to maybe plant a small farm to have some food within the walls, kind of thing. But
I feel like having a trading post with potentially an inn would be a not bad thing.
problem with that though being that there's not much trade coming out this direction.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yet.
However, yeah, eventually, once we start freeing up some more territories, this could potentially be a lucrative position.
We're gonna make it a lucrative place.
It towers over the whole forest there and the surrounding plains. It's the largest thing in the area, so
So we
So-
definitely
quite
want
a lot of
the
sightline.
aspect of this, so that we can house travelers and
Well,
Provides-
I think the inn would probably be like a later priority when we could actually get travelers.
Yeah,
Uh,
but I mean, just making sure we leave the room. We don't build things.
right now, we'd probably want to enter a contract with the army and garrison some troops out here.
Well, you have that squadron of guards that has been sent out here.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we're gonna when we get out here, I'm thinking we tell the guard chief there, send some troops out this way and we'll house them for a small fee.
I mean, you have to have room to house them first, though, of course.
Well, yeah, there's all those
the
guest
guard-
rooms.
The guard
Yeah, you got to
guard
repair.
barracks.
You got to repair everything
Well, yeah.
and clean it all
so
up.
we're gonna
So you'd have to
sell
get
the
people to
loot.
do that first.
We're gonna sell the loot, get a couple
Yeah.
of beds in there, and then station a small squadron out here for a small fee.
For a small fee.
Yeah, you gotta start small and build up. I'm thinking money.
Sure. Hey guys, guess what?
Hmm.
We have a house.
We do.
Oh, experience points.
this is a good thing for me, being previously homeless like a week ago.
20 something odd guys, a really big vine monster,
And
Mm,
Bane.
and poison ivy and Bane's mutilated child.
Did we determine gold or platinum?
We
It
haven't
was
done that
two.
yet.
It was 200 Was it 200 platinum plus the other stuff, or was it just that amount of
No,
random?
there's
gibberish?
200 platinum plus the other stuff.
So it's what 66 platinum apiece.
Plus
Right.
one extra.
Yeah, plus one.
Or two extra, I mean, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're right. 2 extra.
All right, I didn't put
It's 66 apiece, then I'm going to give 16 to Cade. So that I
He just
just
wants
have to do
50.
the addition on 50.
I'm not gonna complain.
60. So
I don't
60.
like having to do math on my day off. And I did enough for today because today was filing tax day.
That sounds fun. I need to do that.
209.
Yeah, you know, filing taxes in 2 states and having to deduct moving expenses and all that. Having to put in 4 W-2s because I got married. Have to file jointly. You know what I'm talking about.
We haven't done ours yet, but yeah. The problem is that I'm currently under the wrong thing, so I'm paying in. I'm getting less taken out of taxes, but I have to pay more in now, so I'm gonna owe a bunch of money.
Yeah, you should probably fix your exemptions.
I'm working on it.
Like, work on it pretty fast because
Okay,
I think there's a
let's see.
deadline for that. Or no,
No.
there's no deadline, but the sooner you do that, the less your deviation is
Well,
going
yeah, the
to
sooner
be.
it'll impact and all that.
Yeah.
Bull hockey.
Like you'll only have to pay like a couple of $100.
I'm gonna talk to the H&R Block guy about what the best plan is now that Kelly and I are married with Jay sending another kid on the way,
Right.
and then talk to the district office about fixing it up to be the right one. I already have the form. I just need to fill it out.
I have learned my mistakes when I didn't put Janessa on insurance right away. Now I'm having to pay for her health insurance.
Ooh.
All right. So my calculation here comes up to, when divided for each of you, it's going to be, it's showing 1,716.6 repeating for each of you. So I'm going to actually up that because I made a couple of things tougher, and I make it a nice even number. You each get 1,750 experience.
Cool
at
beans.
82.
Oh, and I didn't count in those shambling mounds. Let me figure out how much those were worth. Let me put that on top as well. Oh, I guess you only fought one, but still, it's a pretty tough thing. So.
And then yeah, just tell us the experience for that because I've already done my addition.
Yeah, I've already done
yeah,
this.
no, that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Let's see, that thing's worth 1,800 on its own divided by 3, so that'd be another 600 apiece.
So 8870.
What's how much did you say? 600?
Yeah, 600 more for the thing. How much do you need to level up? You're level
14,000.
Yeah, it's gonna take you a little while.
I mean, not if you keep,
Like
shoving
something like
we
this.
keep doing
shoving
huge
2,300
dungeons.
2,300 experience down our throats.
Well, that's true. Well, I counted you as killing 30 of those vine people, and they're only worth 25 apiece, but that's 750 experience just for those small, easy to kill guys.
Yeah,
So,
that I'm killing with
in one hit, essentially.
Yeah, well, in
No.
one hit with things that don't cost spells or anything,
Yeah, exactly.
barely. And I mean, I don't even have to roll for it. It's just them rolling. So
Yeah. Okay.
I'd say after a dungeon that size, we got the correct chunk of XP off that.
yeah,
And when you count in the fact that you guys got a lot of good artifact loot out of that too, I mean,
Yeah.
actually, you came out really on top. So, but I wanted to throw a bunch of those artifacts at you early on because
I did
got
almost
some
die.
crazy stuff playing for this. Yeah. So,
I mean, I did almost die, but that's
and you're a 3-person party, so it's a lot harder for me to build encounters for 3 people. When a lot of the rules and instructions are designed for you to easily do it for like 5 or 6. So.
Right.
I mean, they have things of like, hey, change these couple of things around to make it easier for a smaller group and stuff. But it's like, since I'm building a lot of it myself anyways, it makes it kind of hard to guesstimate. So I think I'm getting better at it, though.
yeah. We're also just really good at finding weak points. Like we've all played.
I build a lot of those in. I always make sure that there's some sort of thing that helps you out a little bit more than just straight up beating it until it dies, Because if I wouldn't have made it that this thing was, had those different vulnerabilities and stuff, and that you could stop it from healing from the staff, it potentially would have just been able to destroy you guys. So the fact that it had necrotic weakness allowed you to just. I mean, you did 52 damage to it. It had 150 hit points. You took a third of its health away in one attack.
Yeah, but I mean,
So-
even still, I took a sixth of its hit points, even if I didn't have.
Exactly. I mean, it's
It's
still a big
it was
chunk either way.
hard.
It was still
And
a
that was
big hit either way.
I'm just
Um,
really glad I decided not to use Guiding Bolt, which is 4d6 radiant damage,
Yeah.
Oof.
because I thought about it,
No,
which is why I'm just like, we'll just cast.
I was hoping that what would happen is you'd hit it with something that wasn't radiant, and then you'd use your small attack, heal it a little bit, and then realize, oh crap, okay, I can't use any of my big radiant attacks,
Hey,
which is exactly what happens.
look what I did. I knew I knew after the axe that the necrotic damage would do something. At the very least, it wouldn't be halved.
Yeah. No. So yeah,
What are my stats right now?
I don't really have any like speech stuff that I planned out for this, but we'll just assume you guys are able to go and get Captain Merrick. The forest as well that was around it.
Isn't dark anymore.
It doesn't have that weird
Surprise.
darkness anymore. Yep.
I'm going to try and climb a tree.
Okay, roll an acrobatics check. I really hope you roll a 1.
I really hope. Oh, okay.
You climb a tree.
Haha.
Hey,
And
it's
you're up
better.
at the top. You're up at the treetop. You were looking out over the forest. You can see the keep. You're feeling really good about yourself, and a bird shits on your head.
I'm going to try and dodge that bird shit.
Okay, roll another acrobatics at disadvantage because you have to try and stay on the tree as well. 14. You don't manage to dodge it, but you don't fall out of the tree, so at least you got that going for you.
You don't break your arm.
I'm still covered in blood.
You are, so it's
You
not
are.
really doing much to you.
I'm sure I'm covered in chloroform in some way, shape, or form.
Did I notice him getting
Chlorophyll,
shit
you mean?
on?
Chlorophyll. Yeah, not
I
chlorophyll.
know he was up at the top of a tree. You didn't notice.
Damn.
Top of a tree.
But yeah, so you're able to get to Captain Merrick. She, congratulates you
Takes
guys.
one
Gets
look
her
at me,
team.
goes running.
What?
Takes one
No.
look at the halfling covered in dried blood.
No, she just is kind of like, wow.
You're just skipping.
If anything, she'd be impressed by the fact that we did work.
Well, she knows we can do work. That's why she's here to help us.
Yeah.
This whole crew of soldiers all volunteered to come defend the keep, to be your retinue at the keep. So there's they lost a couple of scouts. The one guy's wounded, but there's 10 of them altogether, including the wounded guy, because they lost the 2 scouts. And they all move up in there. They clear out a couple of the not quite so destroyed and damaged rooms and set up some temporary stuff. And then they're gonna stay there to keep watch on things and help oversee any repair preparations.
Okay.
They can't do a lot of repair stuff on their own, but they might try and shift some of the rubble
Yeah.
as well, things like that. So
Now, is it up to us to send messengers to send builders and bull hockey to get this done, or
you're gonna have to arrange that yourselves.
Okay. Can we send 2 of the guards back with like a note or a letter of what we need, or something like that? Just so that we don't have to actually go all the way back if we don't want to right now.
You roll a persuasion to try and send one of them back.
Well, I
Or
wouldn't send just
pair of
one.
them-
I'd
or
send
pair of
2,
them back. Yeah,
just so that they'd.
I'm not gonna make it high. I'm not gonna make it high, but yeah.
Doesn't
They
matter.
are like when they as they go through the keep and see all the dead bodies you killed and all of this stuff, they're like, yeah, we will do whatever you need.
You know what? I'm gonna go that way.
They will they're willing to take that chest of stuff and sell it to fund it too if you would like them to do that.
Oh,
So,
absolutely. Sounds
Yes.
good.
so they'll do that. They'll at the very least, I mean, you might end up having to pay more than that, but that should be enough to get you a down payment to get some contractors out here to start
Yeah.
work.
Yeah, because we can always fund.
We can take
Other
out a
things later.
small loan.
Okay.
Ring ring, Soren, I need money.
Hey, we have the what is it? The seal of the city. Can't we get a decent deal with that with those